Hi, hey everyone, it's Dawn, and I just wanted to give you a little update what's kind of been going on, and hopefully when I do this, this is some good information that you can keep for yourself as well. As I walk you through my journey, maybe this will help you walk somebody else through theirs, and that's really my whole intent of this of keeping you updated. Is whatever I'm learning through this experience, I want to pass that along to others to make their experiences, or maybe they can share this with somebody else and help make those experiences a little easier to manage. Again today, woke up and had my meditation and listened to some self-hypnosis about how my cells are strong and the army of white blood cells are just attacking all the abnormal cells, and my body's healed and healing. Did a beautiful meditation with my Bible app and with Jesus, and I had my beet juice. Still craving beet juice, and I've been making beet and carrot and celery juice, and I'm just really craving the nutrients, just following my body and what it needs. And I've been walking around a lot more, not using the walker. I'm a little more unsteady than I had been prior, and sorry, a little wind here, and so a little slow, but I'm doing it. I'm getting stronger. And last night I went to this beautiful yoga and meditation and sound bath. New member of my healing tribe, Richard, who has Eden Holistics, he had he had a yoga session, and it was at his friend Kate's home, and she had this beautiful backyard, a big backyard, and they also did a sound bath. So we did the yoga first, and then meditation, and then the sound bath. And she had the big bowls, the sound bowls, and it was just beautiful. It was like from 5:30 to 7:30 in the evening. So the sun was going down, and it was a light breeze, and by the time we ended, like, the weather was absolutely perfect. It was probably high 70s, mid 80s here in Las Vegas, and it just a little bit of a breeze, and it was just a beautiful evening. And it was the most amazing vibe, just this healing vibe, and just being able to be on my yoga mat again and doing some yoga. Although I'm pretty restricted on what I can do, was just amazing. It felt good. It made me feel like I was healing. It made me feel healed. It was just a beautiful experience. So I'm very grateful that came into my space, and I don't believe in coincidence. I believe everything is very divinely laid out in front of you, and that was exactly the healing that I needed at the time, and it felt really good. And my mom she took me, so she was able to experience it too. And although she sat in a chair, she really enjoyed the sound bath, and the energy of everything, even though she couldn't do the yoga part. But it was just a beautiful, loving experience, just great energy, and it was really nice being in that yoga circle and participating in stuff again. And I think that's really, really important, that you keep your activities in alignment with your healing when you're going through the healing process. I think that's really important, that you do things that not only are good for your physical body, but your mental body and your soul as well. Because the healing has to really be on all three levels. So if you can, even if you have to go on YouTube and pull up a yoga or sound bath music, and even do it in your own space. Maybe you're not going to a group with a bunch of other people, but just do it at home. I think that's really important to really make that part of your routine, and maybe do it once a week or more. I listen to that music at night while I'm falling asleep, and sometimes I'll wake up even in the morning and it's still playing. So it's really nice, just to have that energy and that vibe, and it's good to follow your body. I didn't try and overdo it or push myself, but I did what I could with the yoga, and it was Kundalini, so there wasn't a lot of hard movements in what we were doing, but it was the intent of it. And what I couldn't do, I'd envision doing, because your subconscious mind doesn't know reality from fantasy. So there's even been scientific studies where people envision stuff but haven't done it, and like they envision lifting weights, and yet they've gained muscle tone even though they really weren't lifting weights. So it's really important to keep, visualize where you want to be. Visualize the outcome of what you want. That's really important. And it also, keeps you on track of your goals. I said it out loud yesterday. It's only been about 10 weeks since my surgery. And in 10 weeks, I've come a long way. My legs have their strength back, and I'm getting better balance. I really don't feel sick. I have this diagnosis of stage 4 breast cancer, yet I feel like I'm doing so much holistic stuff that and I bombarded myself with it. So for the last 10 weeks, I've been doing so much Kukuramin, and just recently added the black the black liquid, or the black water, with all the minerals in it, and the sea moss, and the praying, and just getting my mindset, and that power mindset, that positivity, and the Kukuramin, and the frankincense, and the myrrh. And when I was talking to my palliative doctor, she even asked me, she goes, "Where did you learn about frankincense and myrrh? What made you want to start taking that?" And I told her, well, it's in the Bible, and same with the Kukuramin. It's in the Bible. So I'm following God's path for our healing. And it is a journey, I have to do my part. And I think that's really important, is, some days I feel better than others. Some days I really am sore. I'm feeling a lot of pain. And sometimes, I'll take the painkiller, but I try not to. I only take it when needed. And I think it's really important just to really follow your body. Do what it's telling you to do. When you need to rest. You got to give yourself that grace. And, but don't ever give up. Do a little bit every day, even if it's just walking. Even if it's just walking around the house or your backyard, or getting up and walking. I started walking from my bed into the bathroom and back. And I would do that, a few times, 2, 3, 4 times, as many as I could. And then before I had to rest. And if I had to hang on to the wall, that was fine. But you start with what you can do. And you just know that as you're doing that, you're getting stronger and you're building muscle, and you're building that mental muscle as well. And you just keep doing it, and just give yourself a hug and praise and grace for every baby accomplishment. And I think you can do that with everything in your life. If you're trying to build a business, give yourself praise for every little accomplishment. Maybe you met a new contact, maybe you signed up a new client, or maybe you had a conversation with a potential new client. That's an accomplishment. Don't ever get hard on yourself. You have to praise yourself for the baby accomplishments, for that little step that's going to get you to the next step, And if that's a literal step like it was in my case, or if it's a figure of speech and you just want to move from, maybe you're moving from relationship to a new relationship, whether that's within your family or a romantic relationship or even a business relationship. You have to know where your boundaries are, what's good for you, what's in alignment with your goals, and take that baby step. Sometimes you end up taking a big step, a big leap. Maybe you quit your job and you're going to jump into a whole new career. And that's wonderful. Give yourself the credit for that bravery. Give yourself credit for that courage, because it's going to work out. It's going to. If it feels right, it will work out, because you have you have the universe on your side. You have God on your side. You have whatever your higher belief is. You have it on your side. It's rooting for you. It's pulling for you. The only time that people really fail is when they go against what feels right. Start making decisions with your heart. Follow your heart. Follow, the mind always wants to constantly think. Give it that peace, that quiet, and go within. And that's why I recommend like the yoga and the sound bath and things like that really help someone move within, or even meditation or hypnosis. Just find that inner voice and follow that, because that will not steer you wrong. And like even with me, I'm following what it's craving, and I'm giving my body the nutrients it needs. That we all can do as well. So it's not just specific to people who are sick. You can be totally healthy. And please give yourself kudos for that, and really realize the blessing you have. I always appreciated my health, but I don't think I realized how blessed I was with it until I was told that it wasn't as great as I thought it was. But it'll be great. It'll be as great as I think it is, if not better. It will be. Again. And again, I think that's just an awareness of where I'm at. And where I'm at is a beautiful place. It's beautiful. And I'm getting stronger, and I'm starting to do more things, and I'm feeling like I have my life back. And like I told the doctor, it's not about longevity, it's about quality. So whatever the quality is, take every moment of it and love it. Love it. And if you're not loving it, then you need to change something. Whether you need to change loving yourself, or having stronger boundaries, or maybe getting toxic people out of your life, or going on that vacation you've dreamed of, whatever it is you need to love your life, do it, because that helps you become your greatest self. Just have the courage and do it. Because if you don't muscle up that courage and do what's in your heart and what feels right, God will throw a wrench into whatever you're doing that's not working and make you reevaluate everything. And I know that from experience. But it's how you handle it that matters. And I'm very lucky that I had the tools to handle this, because had this happened 7 years ago to me, I may have been defeated. I may have felt defeated. And so I really am falling back on my NLP and hypnosis and mind power skills to get me through this. And I want to be here to teach others these same skills. So when life throws you a curveball, or somebody you know a curveball, you don't react in a way that does not serve you. You actually will respond in a way that you can make that negative situation become a positive and actually help you grow and become who you're supposed to be. And I hope that resonates with you. Anyway, have a wonderful day. I'm Dawn with Advanced Life Coaching. I actually have a community that I put together, and it's called Empower You. So it's https empoweryou.circle.so, or you can go to advancedlifecoaching.org and click for a consultation, and it'll take you to my circle community as well, where you can book a consultation. So thank you. Just love your life. Be happy today. That's what I wish for you. So have a fabulous day.